here at Pro League. They haven't actually played Mirage yet. This is one of the maps they haven't had to touch throughout their run in Stage 2, so this is going to be all new for them. Twist top middle, throwing out some utility, just being a presence. Everyone else from FaZe about to attack into this B bomb site, but there's 3 defenders here.
And walks it. Oh, first to get damaged up, down to 9 HP as they come flooding into the B bomb site. Jota off to a clean start though with the doubles, and Tara is backing him up, and immediately this pistol's done. It's over. There's nowhere to go.
That's a disgusting pair of kills from Jota. Just a quick, easy one-taps.
This is a FaZe clan who have just added Twist back into the team after a long time out. You've brought in Rain last second. You've had a default loss in the competition. I mean, there's all the signs are pointing towards Aurora being the team that should be able to win a game like this and head into the playoffs.
Sure, they have to win this game.
Yeah.
You know, for Aurora, they're a team that in the first half of the year made playoffs every single tournament except.
One for the jungle, one for the stairs. Molotov into the sandwich, and Twist is going to be that front man in the attack. He's got the weakest weapon in play.
4 defenders here as well, blocked off by the smoke wall at the moment, but they can come through that and break it.
Yeah, Jota was trying to play up on top of Ticket, but got flashed and forced back. 1 HP left here on Jota. Grenade's going to go sailing it towards CT and catch him. So Rain has got the opening. Here goes Arcadia. Look at this move. Down into the sandwich. Nearly got back up for that 3rd kill, but it's absolute chaos. Blow for blow. Fights coming up on top for FaZe as Frozen gets that double.
It's critical kills from Frozen. Really nice lurk, and Major's going to take the long way around. He's calling the bluff, essentially, saying FaZe isn't going to speed this up and go for the plant. There's too much action and too much chaos. And it's buying him a lot of time, but when do you walk? Oh. Too far. Way too far.
Are they going to hear it?
Yeah, they heard it. Kerrigan definitely heard it.
You see that reaction.
Yeah.
Just whipping
it's
crosshair around, and Major is going to start walking out, but they're just going to hold the crossfire. They got the trap laid out.
It was literally the last step. But they might get impatient.
Yeah, that's the problem here. They have to make a move because Kerrigan's the man with the bomb, and he's in sandwich. And actually, Madger's done a very good job at separating this into a 1v1. Madger up against Kerrigan. 20 seconds, and Kerrigan will win it out.
So close. A valiant effort from Major, but that one footstep really sold his play. Everything other than that was beautiful.
It's a USP equal for Aurora. They don't want to try and go for the reset, even though it was only Kerrigan left alive. You can see it would have been pistols on everyone except for Major, so they really want to get the guns out.
Oh yeah, they do. Frozen. Good shooting. Not going to clear Jota. He thinks that was it. Nice, easy kill. Okay, hold the phone. That almost could have gotten weird. They know the position of Jota. He's been spotted as well now from Twist. So FaZe should have no problems closing this out and tying things up at 2. For FaZe, I guess, you know, obviously I don't think anyone's going to put this. You talked about Aurora of this being a must-win game to get into the playoffs. For FaZe, kind of a weird situation they're in. It almost feels like with the lineup changing the way it is and knowing which way it's going to go.
Bro, I want him to go and win the event.
I do too.
Because I think for me, this is the lineup they should have had until the end of the season.
Oh, go and win the clutch,
Okay,
Jota.
what the hell?
All of a sudden, this 1v3 is a 1v1. But look at the quick reposition here from Twist. He's gone back to the jungle. But Jota perhaps has clocked that. Issue is he has no utility and now no head because you've got Twist out from jungle securing the 2nd round for FaZe.
Yeah, you know, no disrespect to Jacob, but I really disagree with FaZe benching Rain middle of the season. I mean, would have been 10 years in January that he's been part of this organization. The longest standing member or of any team.
Well, we've got a FaZe just again, keeping it simple. Another A execution. There's no split either. It's just everybody's going through in the A bomb site.
Again, I think this is part of the thing of they haven't played this map yet in this stage. It's their first time on it, so I think these set pieces will be relatively simple from Kerrigan, and then as the half goes on, you'll start seeing him improvise based off of what he's found so far.
They have the firepower and the pieces to make these kind of simple plays very effective. Twist just racing out into a sandwich. Riccardi making a play that he made earlier in the half, this time only netting 1. And you've got a 4v3 for FaZe. The player count increases in their favor as Rain continues to move forward, and that bomb is going to be planted. And right now for Aurora, they're locked out of any chance at winning this round.
Tried the same kind of idea again, didn't they? Like kind of attack right, or try and pounce on that defense right at the point of FaZe's attack. Everyone trying to kind of edge around those smokes.
And this is also probably the opponent that he's definitely going to be able to draw out a lot of utility if he fakes a quick execute, right?
Hold on, Madger's aggressive play. Might just get into a fight here. The bomb is coming back over towards T-Spawn. Madger's going to win it against Frozen. So that's the quick opener. He's going to dip out, get back to the A bomb site, and Brokey wants nothing to do with that engagement.
Oh boy, they're losing the plot. This is rough. 2 players picked off with no chance at a rebuttal. Woxic might have a shot at another one. Kadia set up.
Oh my god, they run right past him. There's one in the Deagle, but he didn't see the second player, so Rain able to get the trade at least. Now the rotation is arriving for Aurora. 30 seconds left as Twist is deep behind enemy lines, but Woxic's going to clear it. Twist is going to fall, and Rain can do nothing about this. A huge round for Aurora to pick up. They had 2 safe weapons, 3 players on pistols, and they somehow tie up the game. Make their way through top mid for FaZe.
Yeah, they're going to be past that Molotov, so no information for Xantares yet. Now he's going to get it, but there's so many players here. Couldn't get the clean headshot and completely destroyed. Nice, easy opening provided.
An advanced stance as well here for the defensive Aurora. Woxic peering down the A ramp. It'll be very difficult to see a world in which Woxic doesn't get at least one here. Rain going to step into the fray, and he will be taken out. Brokey with a fantastic trade, but then just swings into the secondary rifle. Frozen's turn to try and pull this round back, but Wakadia underneath the wood, he's spotted up, and Frozen's taken down without issues. So Twist and Carrigan now 2v3, not completely unwinnable, but with that bomb being down at the bottom of the ramp, it's nigh impossible here for Twist to come out alive.
He spotted the legs on the drop down, but can't connect the shots, and now everyone from Aurora knows exactly where Twist is playing from. And 20 seconds on the clock means he backs away to save. 5-3 now, a 2-round lead for this Aurora defense, and money continues to grow.
My God, yeah, getting into the smoke. Carrigan going to be making quite a lot of noise, crossing out towards those top mid boxes. Xantares is going to know exactly where he is.
Why is he all alone, though?
That is interesting. Carrigan versus Xantares fight about to go down.
I'd assume he was going to fall back, but now that he heard the footsteps, he's like, I'll go see what I can find.
Xantares has got this easy.
Freebie.
Yep. Oh, he's just waiting. Yeah, very frustrating for Carrigan. He was trying to throw out utility.
He got the smoke out.
He's got to be so confused, though.
Yeah, so hold on. Jump scare, I'm sure. Rain going to try and trade it, but here comes FaZe, charging in towards the A bomb site. They're quite weakened, having lost their in-game leader in middle, and now only 3 players trying to leap out into the A site. It's disjointed. The Palace players damaged and severed off from the rest of the attack, and this round goes nowhere for FaZe.
They're dealing with so much counter utility when they attack into this right now, and this is what I mean by like not really assertive or kind of probing or being aggressors whatsoever. Is every time they're kind of hitting these bomb sites in the mid round, every time they're kind of taking mid, there's plenty of counter nades available. No one's forcing that out. Aurora's doing such a good job with their utility and just their initial holds. Timing couldn't have been worse for Rain. Just misses the opportunity and sells his position. He's gone down, so has Frozen. A 4-round lead now for Aurora, and it just continues to grow.
And that round's a 4K from Xantares, playing aggressive, playing with confidence towards top mid.
Yeah, we see Robs go for that play a lot now in Vitality, playing around the top mid smoke from the tees.
We saw him play it yesterday, but he fell back like all 3 or 4 times he did it, right?
Because then he throws an HE and uses like just timing spams. That's really aggressive from Xantares, also considering his...
There's an opportunity, there's a chance maybe they wanted to just kind of be this early timing so they can open up an avenue into the B bomb site with this utility, but Frozen really has to make himself feel like 3 or 4 people, and that's not going to do it.
Well, the B bomb site's empty. You've just watched Woxic rotate off, so there is a chance now for FaZe to get in here quite cleanly and just sort of plant themselves in the site, especially with Carrigan racing up through short. He actually managed to pick up Magic, goes back on the spin, and a second kill on the Tech 9 all of a sudden.
How did they bite so hard on that fake? I cannot believe they bit so hard on a smoke and a Molotov at the A bomb site. Woxic backed away. Wakadia fell away from Catwalk, or excuse me, Wakadia took his eyes away from Catwalk. It was Major falling back, so there was miscommunication on that shift and that rotation. And FaZe have just, this is what we talked about. Plenty of rounds where you're gonna have the chance to be stressed. This is one of them now.
Yeah, that's one of the frustrating rounds to lose for sure.
And Major, as soon as he turned to B, was when Carrigan started pushing, so a little bit unfortunate for him on the timing, but important round for FaZe Clan. Starting to snowball out of control there for a while. The gun rounds weren't even that close. So let's see if they can win this last round as well.
I think we will do it, guys. It's touchdown time.
It's touchdown time. Here we go, Carrigan up through short. Here in the player, drop back, Coquetti on the ladder, Carrigan on the hunt. Another important opener towards short for Carrigan, and he really is Carrigan right now. This is huge, great impact. They're going to be going up through short, at least Carrigan having an investigation. His teammates now joining him. Major, the last defending player of the B-bomb site, gets peeked from an elevated angle. Does a lot of damage towards Rain. Voxic is the last ditch, the last hope. And he's taking Rain.
Bomb's got a cross still, so Woxic has a chance to delay this, maybe even stop it cold. Oh, that smoke though? That's going to take away the line. Now he's got to move out behind it and try and make something work, and that is just so much more dangerous.
Dude, he's still alive. He's still standing, but eventually taken down by the clock of Frozen. Now Jordan, Twist knows exactly where he is. So a 5th round secured at the end of the half. It is Carrigan winning back-to-back here for FaZe.
Okay.
Pop, ready to go.
Little jump smoke. Frozen's got a defensive jump spot with a defensive smoke to deploy.
Rain is already pushing ramp, so FaZe should be rotating towards this B bomb side soon.
Or they just smoked the apartments as well. They're just going to have to go through it here. Aurora coming through. Running towards Frozen's Joel Berettas. He's got plenty of help. He's got teammates left and right. Carrigan taking 2, continuing to frag out here. As he stayed alive, he's buying time for his teammates to rotate in. A great shot from Brokey. Xantara's at least getting something done, but he has to do everything. And that apartments flank is coming in right now from Rain, who pushed through the ramp and has now finished the round in app. So FaZe pick up the pistol. Now just a 1-round gap.
Yeah, they know there's no op in place, so this is a safer call than it would usually be.
Here we go. Brokey and Rain staying far back. No one's at ticket. Everyone is playing top con at the moment for FaZe. Now the push comes in, and they want to fight in this direction. Might be exactly what FaZe want to win the round.
Well, it is quickly going to be a Twitch double. Brokey backing him up, and then Major is left all alone. I think he'll be feeling a little bit of disappointment from this round from his teammates.
Yeah, he will be.
Yeah, he's just going to be backing up towards top middle, and FaZe Clan are going to be heading into the lead.
I don't know, that feels like almost like you almost like got checkmated blind, right? Like that seems like the worst variation of the A-hit to call for what the defense was, but there's no way you could have known what the defense was until you turn that corner and say, oh, crap, that's the wrong one.
I think you're absolutely right, because you're hoping for them to be in the bomb site, and you get the trades, and
okay, so Aurora's spent this time with this mid control setting up this play. Boosted up in towards ladder room.
Look at this.
Yeah, well, I mean, they can go anywhere now. When this smoke clears and Wakati has information, if he wins this fight, they have access to everything. Oh, my Lord almighty.
Well, he got away with it.
They must have noticed on the on the radar he's not moving, just decides to spam everything. Now a lot of pressure on Rain and Frozen.
you can see the B defenders. It seems like both of them are going to go A.
Now Rain. Here they come, trying to cross in towards him. He's going to defend, and Xantara's good double here with the AK, and then suddenly Carrigan once again delivering impact here for FaZe. 25 seconds left. Bomb on the ground. Aurora have to pick it up, get it down here in front of Triple. But quickly, Carrigan's changing up his position. He just spotted one on the jump as well, keeping them pinned, keeping them distracted, allowing Brokey to move towards Ticket.
Okay, Brokey forced back. Bang! Head ripped off, and it's all on Carrigan, and Woxic has the read. Khan is covered, and Carrigan trying to bait out the shot, and he will.
He actually got it. Now switches out to the AK. Where is Jordan gone, though? That's the question. Look at this reposition. Carrigan's so committed towards looking at Tetris. He's not ready for Jordan to just hide in behind the triple box. He's going to come out and win a really important round here for Aurora.
Oh, what the fuck? That's crazy rerouting. We're fine, we're fine.
It gave him all a jump scare.
Reaction.
Everyone a jump scare.
Looks like Aurora wanting to go quick, but look at that grenade damage being softened up as they go in towards Brokey. It's a quick one from the FaZe Albert. It's Rain looking up into the Palace. Some damage being done here to Jordan. But Arcadius slipped into the connector, but he's been spotted out by Frozen just before he could have any real impact. And now FaZe 5v3 up on the player count. And look how much time's left on the clock. It just did not work out for Aurora here in the first few moments.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that was like disorganized or anything. It was clear, I think, that there was a plan to have some kind of a challenge at the A ramp, applying pressure while you open up some space for Wakadia to make an aggressive play in middle. Just obviously losing both of those fights is brutal. It's a rough way to lose such an important round where all of a sudden you're playing 3-on-5 right out of the gate.
Giving double figures over to FaZe, and not only that, they haven't got any kills in this round either, so all that damage that had been done to FaZe's money in previous rounds can be fixed right here. If all 5 players stay up, money can start to look very good into the late stages of regulation.
I mean, either they were not expecting Brokey to have an op or for him to start Ticket, because that's a pretty easy shot for him to hit on the ramp player. And then, yeah, all that pressure that you're hoping to apply isn't there, and Vicadia dies trying to make the connector play.
And such a rough timing for the round like this. I mean,
maybe-
this is the first most important swing round you're going to have.
Major's got a 1v1 here and
maybe
has
a
the bomb.
plant, yeah. Just can't win the 1v1 fight though. Frozen off the bench. FaZe up to 10. Money in a good spot now because of that. Aurora players getting blinded. Left, right, and center. They're going to be setting up for a heavy B finish. And they're coming at Carrigan. And that grenade will soften up a few. Carrigan's not alone. He's got Brokey, who breaks the first. Carrigan following up on the second.
What is
it is
this,
a complete shutdown, and Aurora go nowhere.
Look at Antares and Voxic. Voxic is like beginning of Kaz. Antares is mid. They're going B. They don't have a smoke for window. What is this round? This is so disconnected.
I don't think we're going to put on anyone's refrigerator.
No. It's suddenly a 1v2 out of a 1v5. Centaurs have 40 seconds to play this. Bombs up in the apartments. And, you know, you may not be playing the best Counter-Strike, but when it falls down to a situation like this, individualistic prowess might just pay off. Centaurs trying to figure out where they are. Where's the next victim? And right now, they're separated. Carrigan's going to be burned out of position. He is low, but that molly won't spread to him. Centaurus is coming to hunt him down, but he has to pick that bomb up. Limited time, fakes the plant. Looking for the fight. Here's the steps. Gets the info on Carrigan.
Oh, man, you got to just hold your breath, hope nobody peeks, and he's at least going to get that.
Can he do this? Centaurus waits on default. The last hope for this round for Aurora. A 1 versus 5 as they creep ever closer. It is Frozen, knowing that he had Centaurus pinned in the bomb site.
You know?
Yeah.
At what point are you going to do something about it internally or?
Well, I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying I imagine it would be that bad, you know?
Feels pretty true.
It does feel very true.
Well, Magi's off to a great start, at least in this round. He's run into the connector. He's got the opening kill. Arcadia making his way up towards the top of the stairs, and Twist, sees the head and seizes his chance. So FaZe once again, even numbers. Looking to close the map out here and now. It's FaZe on his, Twist on his own, just handling business. Madra and Woxic both gone, and Twist just shutting everybody down. Going for all 5. Centaurus prevents that, but FaZe come out on top of map 1. 13-8. That second half is an absolute clinic, and FaZe want to grab that last spot in the playoffs here at ESL Pro League Season 22.
Sure, I think Yanko had it as well, though. It was a relatively disappointing T-side. A rather weak T-side.
Okay, be careful what you say, Jason. You'll get 170
Rather
DMs too.
70 quote tweets.
Yeah, and here we go. Train to kick things off. Let's see if Aurora can bounce back in this series and keep their playoff dreams alive. It is a 1-for-1 to kick off this pistol round. It's Aurora trying to get into the B bomb site. It's Woxic and Centaurus have 2 kills so far on the T side. They're actually going to pull out. They're going to leave and go down in towards the A bomb site instead.
It's a genius tactic, personally.
It works pretty much all the time.
If you ask me. It's rough that you go straight back into T-side Train as well after a very meek T-side. Ooh, no, eventually gets a headshot onto Madja. There's some clean clicks as well, and this advantage, air quotes, advantage is the absolute opposite. Oh, I don't like to use the word, but a bit cringe, to be honest with you.
Yeah, a bit cringe.
It really is a must-win, and currently I think that pressure's getting to them. We've seen it over on map 1. It seems like that's followed them here into Train. Do you think that Twist's forward position could be a quick flank here? Rain's behind him. Sure, you've lost Frozen, but is there something to be done?
I'll never expect it this fast, right? Like, that's the crazy thing. Major isn't going to get here in time, so coming down the ramp, Centaurus looking for it. Excuse me. Forgive me. They will expect it. It's Twist who's not ready for any kind of a fight, and that might just be the round. Rain going to grab 1 on the exit, but can you really go for this?
Might just be a nice upgrade into the AK for Rain, but he's still investigating as he goes down the ramp. It's another kill from that AK. No kit available on him, and the one that they did have is now get down on the ground on Carrigan. So Brokey trying to retreat back into connector. It's going to be the first round win here for Aurora as soon as the guns come out.
That's a sick round from Zantaras. The opening kill, 3 pretty much instant headshots. That's what you need more out of him. That's what we didn't really see at all on Mirage. In pop.
Very B-centric, isn't it? On the start from Madja's calls. Pistol, gun, now another.
Oh my god, what a swing from Jota. Gonna take Brokey out. Fortunately, Twist was around, so a double pop dog setup results in a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, but the double pop setup means the resources defending the inner bomb site are a little bit thin. Only Frozen here as Rain comes through the smoke. Both of them segmented off from the bomb site by a smoke and a Molotov. Aurora have complete control. and FaZe is in some trouble.
Yeah, look at Wakadia moving forward as well, getting through the smoke onto Raid. Great transfer back up onto Twist as well. Twist did not have a rifle in hand. He was playing with the AWP, which means he couldn't get that trade effectively. And you're talking about a potential FaZe retake being set up. They're not even allowed to get going.
It'll be interesting to see. They have the 5 smokes, so they can kind of set things up as a pretty standard gun round and see where things happen from there. FaZe played this map, oh, excuse me, hold the phone for a moment, because Zantares is coming out with some pace, with some quickness, and there's one of the M4s hitting the deck. There's another one of the M4s, and there's spray down. Zantares coming into trade and letting Aurora know he's not going to let him fail here.
The Turkish Terminator.
There he is.
Glowing red, running out main.
But I don't know if Aurora is going to let you get away with that.
But they're coming out quick again. This time it's Wakadia as he gets up towards Olaf. He burns, slightly singed toes, twists into the open. Not ready, completely exposed. It's Rain going back into the fight, but Zantares, effective trading here on the A bomb site. And Aurora now up 4v3, and the round is virtually just begun. Carrigan at least keeping his team in this, but Zantares isn't stopping. The Flames will keep him at bay for the time being, but only for a moment, because no one can stop Zantares right now. He's decided destruction is the name of the game, and it's 6-2 now on the T side for Aurora.
There we go. I love this. This is the fun kind of Zantares to come in and watch, because he's just an absolute wrecking ball coming out into the yard. Back-to-back rounds, no.
I felt like the TF2 engineer there. Nope. Remember that?
I do.
That's old internet.
That's good.
Now we go main again. Zantares go kill. My favorite strategy.
Well, Zantares has been killed by Rain. Opens things up with a wall bank, so at least out of the timeout, into a buy round and into a FaZe opening.
So with the 5-on-4, with the man advantage, FaZe is just saying, we just want to grab one more as you path into the B bomb site. We just want to grab one kill and we'll play the retake with the 2-man advantage. Let's see if they can get the job done.
Utility's good here from Aurora, limits the positions FaZe could be playing from, so can go in very decisively, clearing out Twist and Carrigan in quick succession. Frozen trying to get a double, but he's run out of bullets. And FaZe have run out of brawn. It's just Brokey coming back down the ramp. But the plant is in, and Woxic's got that flank. It started with advantage for FaZe, and it crumbles upon the B execution.
For both players.
Oh, they're stubborn about this.
Oh, Brokey's pinned in the corner. And they're not going to be able to clear him out too effectively. Eventually, the trade comes in. There was a chance there for a moment that Brokey could have got 2 out of the situation.
Yeah, but if you back off here as Aurora, it's really, really strong, especially considering the last round you took control of this part of the map and won based off of that control. So FaZe is going to be feeling very sore in that part of the map and might give Woxic a chance.
And it left. Woxic's peak not connecting on the first time, then Carrigan jumps into the open and Woxic handles the pressure.
I think he mismanaged the air strafe there. He kind of just jumped straight up and down.
Yeah, mate. Easy.
Here I am.
Hello.
Hello. Now 3v4. Advantage here for the side of Aurora to close on a 9th T-sided round.
And why wouldn't you hit the inner bomb site? Like, they've been playing so far back this whole time. You feel like you know you're going to have the freedom for it. So even though the footsteps were heard early by Twist playing by Popdog, they got to rotate all the way back around through CT.
Yeah, deep positions as well. Wakadia, a clean tap, gets away, playing the time, playing that clock as it draws attention for the Magic spray. Very nice mechanics on display. It's not just Zantares. It looks like that when you press tab, but Jota as well.
Looking for a 10-2 lead at halftime.
It's quick.
Wakadia into the peak with a Mac-10. Matcher going to get an immediate trade as they race down through the ramp into the B-bomb side, and Zantares gets away from the fire.
Wow, I think you could sing if you wanted to, Adam. No, I think you've got something there.
Oh, that felt pretty good. That felt pretty good.
The bombs. Looks like they're going to go Molly Z. Woxic to plant back bomb. Rain won't be able to stop it, but he's close by. Carrigan walks out on the E-box. That is a very well-placed incendiary.
Oh, Carrigan cleaning up one more. Jota fighting on as he goes into the connector. Okay, spins around and gives his team a chance for this. Is Zantares on the AWP. This map's looking quick. It might just be a bullet train.
A pistol round just about seals the map.
Oh my god. Okay, well.
Bloody hell.
All right, bring in Dust 2. Let's go.
Stamped and sealed now, I think, after that.
There should just be a fast forward button, shouldn't there? We can press on the caster desk.
Would be nice.
That's
That's your fast forward set?
Yeah, it was more of a rewind, wasn't it?
That was a very that was like a Star Trek fast forward.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Dude, it was so much fun. I loved it. I love it.
Just sitting there with your little sausages watching the movie.
Bring him back. All right.
Yep. Zintares. It's Bacardi up. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Yep. I got the order right.
Oh, yeah. 11-2 now. Play Mirage and Dust 2.
Yeah.
A little train intermission in the middle.
And it has been a little one, to be
Yes.
honest. I don't have an official time on how long we've been in the server. It doesn't feel like long.
Maybe FaZe is trying to speed run train.
27 minutes, it says at the top of the screen.
Oh, that is quick.
Running.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, yeah, just I don't know.
He's blind.
There's some other.
There's a smoke.
There's an unexplainable force that just wants Aurora to go to a third map, I guess.
Yeah.
Name is Chad Sponge Birchall. Well, Zantares.
He's gonna have one for free. Ooh, maybe not for free. Kerrigan. Ooh.
Oh, it's the beginning of the end.
There's the curse. There's the curse.
Nice from Jota. He picks up the slack.
And now Frozen. The last remaining player, 1v2, prowling around the A bomb site, bomb on his back. Does he have any chance at winning this? Well, yes, a small one, but let's see if he can pull it off. He's going to be planting in the open, exposed to a possible pop dog peek, and here comes that pop dog peek to secure it. 13-2, Aurora bounce back after a disastrous Mirage. It is a beautiful T-side and a 13-2 win to force us into Dust 2.
Boom shakalaka.
Kerrigan's got a game plan though. Double smoke A.
Oh, we didn't see much of a T-side on train from FaZe, but what we did see on Mirage was simplistic calling from FaZe, and it'll be heavy long with the numbers being sent forward. It's Rain at the front as he goes through the CT smoke and just saved by that flash that lands in Woxic's eyes. He's going to retreat behind the utility. Rain continued to try and push and gain space for his team. He's done so effectively, and that bomb is going to be planted for FaZe despite being a man down.
Yeah, Zintares just starts to go.
Look at that
Kerrigan's
play.
going for that flank.
How long can they hold on? Can they allow Kerrigan to get into a powerful position on this flank? Frozen up with a kill and damage. Here comes Kerrigan around the backside. Low HP Onyx Zantares, and it's closed out by Kerrigan. FaZe Clan have the pistol. And now you're setting up for the B bomb site finish. You've got Jota tucked in the corner, just out the left side of the tunnels, and you'll have Volcadia at the back of the bomb site. Smoke to the door is being set up.
They're going through. Flashes aren't bad. So is Jota's spray. Gets one. There's a nice find. How do they get both?
That's rough for Aurora. Not getting back into this round, so going to save onto the weapons. You got Madra all the way back at spawn, and you're going to be holding onto the AWP of Woxic and backing him up with Zemtaras' rifle. So 4-0 start for FaZe, Yanko, and this was against a much superior buy in terms of the weapons that Aurora brought to the table. This is where Alex pointed out, you're still playing with a MAC-10 and Galil in this situation for FaZe.
And it was just the timing of the hit, really, because you could see that Aurora players were changing positions, throwing nades to each other. I don't know how Wicadia doesn't get anything there. Maybe the flashes really caught him. But it felt like he had plenty of time to find a kill, or maybe even 2 kills there.
Yeah, I mean, Jota was the one that was almost more compromised in his position. The flashes connecting. He still managed to get some output. Because they're paranoid, and this time, it's going to really be a massive test for the Woxic Madja 2-man A hold. And Madja's preoccupied with the long smoke as a lurk smoke for him to stare at this whole time. How quick do they go on this? Okay, smokes are up. Wall, perfect. The Avangard. It's a name I've not heard in some time. Kerrigan, however, lovely finds. Woxic down. The AWP does nothing. Madja's position noted, but the bomb goes down all the same. And Kerrigan just lingers. He has low up. And Madja's got a bullet in his rib cage thanks to the Brokey AWP.
Another tough pill to swallow. It's another save call here for Aurora. And we hang on to the 2 rifles here, Jota and Wicadia.
And that's a big risk to take in so early in the game for Aurora. I mean, I don't know. I was going to say because you need to have protocols for 2 defenders on B to be able to deal with a B split, with a 3rd player going CT depending on what the Ts are doing, right? But also Woxic was immediately going to fall back. Problem is he gets caught by Rain. The execution on the retake.
Zintares is solo long with an MP9. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get out.
It's not pretty at all, is it, here for Aurora? 4 MP9s, 1 scout. FaZe are out long with that long corner smoke. They've got 4 players in that position. Frozen's now drifting over to that side of the map to join them, but at least Wakadia off to a decent start here. Carrigan taken down by the scout.
Broky's going to try and bring that fight, but he wanted
boy.
Yeah, indeed. This is really shaping up nicely. 4 SMGs and now a 2-man advantage for Aurora.
Just sending bullet after bullet through it. It's like they've got turrets set up.
Hey, you get 150 bullets in the MP9 at the start of the round. Might as well use them.
Yeah, definitely making
I think they know what weapons they've got, for sure.
Couple of MP9s, guys.
Any flashes? No, that would be
Oh,
nice.
look, they're actually boosting as well. I like this play. Zantara is up on top. Oh, Twist still clears it. Of course he does. Has no problem in dealing with Zantara. And now a 3v3. Oh, FaZe have pulled it back. And it was looking like a great opportunity. It's still on. Brokey switches out to the AWP and he goes and he finishes off the kill. Can Jota do this 1v2? MP9 into the clutch, and it's down to 1v1, and a missed shot from Brokey. Oh, Brokey's been hit, and Brokey's down. Oh, no, no, no. What is this round? Absolute chaos in long.
I mean, that was a roller coaster of a round. Up, down, left, right.
Worried about, Jota jumping up and just killing him planting.
Same fight for Carrigan, maybe. You saw him win out versus Zentares in the B ramp. This time Zentares CT and holding. Rain goes down. Carrigan's partner in crime removed, and now just swinging is Zentares. Maybe punish him on the throw. Good nade damage inflicted already by the CTs. They're building this round out nicely with Riccardia's catch. Carrigan trying to waltz through mid. That's an opportunity for Twist. He transfers the wiggle jiggle spray, and it's 2. Equalizing now. Twist lingers in mid. Madger already running all the way towards spawn. Jota solo B.
Moves out of the window. Wants to get back to the right angle at the right time. Doesn't really be pounced on by Twist in mid, but he gets into that tunnel fight, anticipating a move forward from Twist. But he just can't catch the right timing. He had the right idea, not the right timing, but Twist is getting caught on the flank in mid. Needs to be careful here, Twist. He's done all the heavy lifting for FaZe so far as that bomb gets planted. Doesn't want to just leave Brokey in the clutch, but that is what happens. And then Brokey crosses over the doors, puts himself in harm's way, and Woxic catches him easily.
Team ace from Aurora, and I mean, a couple of opportunities for FaZe to get back into that one. Twist.
The smoke execute about to be deployed. Zentares is just holding that grenade, decides to throw it in now. Further damage to Carrigan, and look at this. Zentares confident to get into the fight. Meanwhile, Frozen did win that fight at long. Carrigan jumping around, going a little bit crazy with it. And Zentares, he's low on bullets, and now he's completely gone. Brokey breaks open the site again, and Frozen alongside of him. It's Riccardia 1v3.
Can't quite believe he's actually walking up on this.
Yeah, he's giving it a go. Needs a quick shot. He's got that, but he's being pushed from middle. And Frozen will confirm it. Frozen was all over the show there.
Brilliant round from Frozen. Gets the first kill on long. Immediately goes back top mid. Finds one more kill. Because they won't have... Their loss bonus is at 2,900.
Doing a late boost. This is actually really cheeky. I thought Rain was actually going to give Brokey the...
Oh, well.
Position. He doesn't need it, actually. He finishes off what he started on. Riccardia, you can't be missing those.
That's it. That's the orb. He hit the shot, but not enough damage to bring down Carrigan.
Okay, what's going on? What is going on? Why does this feel like I'm watching a FaZe game right now? And everyone's just taking duels. Scouts relocating. Woxic will too. And now things will fall into a bit more of a slower pace. The bomb's left outside B. Short is theirs, and threatening crisscross smoke, or at least just the first piece of it. Gonna try and draw Zentares away from B, and it will work. Very light on A here. Frozen continues. Steps heard. Zentares could catch him here as he pulls out the nade. He flashed him. Oh, messy.
Yeah. Zentares winning that crucial fight, but unfortunately takes too much damage on board, and then Rain just finishes him off with a grenade.
There's 45 seconds left, and the bomb is outside B towards T spawn.
This round is wild.
This game, this map.
And Twist is full committed in this corner. So it looks like he is about to start peeking.
All 3 CTs are completely spread out as well. You can race Woxic back to the B bomb, so you'll get that angle on the cross, but there's still a lot of utility available for a FaZe execute into the B bomb site. Jota could go massive with a 5-7 in this close corner. I feel like he's got at least one in him here. Jota with a distraction. It's 1, it's 2, and why not go for 3? Jota finally brought down by Brokey, who picks up the AK. 10 seconds on the clock. Brokey's not got the bomb. He hasn't picked it up. And even if he gets this kill, he's still not going to win the round, so it's done. And Brokey, what are you doing? No!
judge is that?
Oh no, Major, that's the only way to lose it. Carrigan pointing to his wrist, telling him about the time.
I thought I was watching it, I was like, oh, Woxic won the round. Well
He's
played.
won it.
Yeah, well played.
I was concerned that maybe Brokey dies after the time. That there's no world in which you think Aurora gonna lose this. What are you doing?
What's he done that for?
Oh, at least he gets off to a decent start. Magic coming in with the open, and then Carrigan just trades him out straight away. Oh, that might just be one of those moments that bring back the old demons of the emotional collapse for Aurora.
They just used their second timeout, so they don't want to use their last timeout as well.
I'm not playing in this match, but I'm mentally boomed. I'm mentally boomed. Imagine how you have to just push, and you don't get the timeout. You don't even get 30 seconds just to G everyone back up. Oh! Okay, Wakardi's the only one that's hitting, and he's hitting hard. Lovely double. Spot one on the short side, so you know where two of the three remaining CTs are. Hang on, Zentares, that's a nice punish. Catches Frozen committing to his comrade. Ooh, jump tag. Brokey spotted. Not another clutch back-to-back from Brokey. That would be a backbreaker. No.
Well, there's some damage.
Yeah, covered by Jota. Okay. Woxic reclined in his chair, head to hand.
Oh, at least they won the round in the follow-up.
Everything's fine.
They won the follow-up round. In terms of getting those close-quarter combat that you want with the Tech-9s, going into the B-bomb side is certainly a good option. If you can split this effectively, they're going to be running into 3 CTs, though. Very strong setup here from Aurora. They run right by Jota. He's got a second on that last bullet. He let go and then just taps away out to the doors. And Jota, with a stylish shutdown on the B-bomb side, he's going to stand up and celebrate.
But winning those 2 rounds was absolutely huge. Looking at the 7-5 half.
Okay, Woxic heard the drop, he knows what's up, and he's perfectly prepared. On the second, it's asking a lot. Twist hits the shot. Madja picks up the pieces, picks up the slack. Needs to reload. We'll throw out the HE first. Frozen, yeah, peeks in. Long range dual Berettas from Madja. Last round of the half, Rain helpless, gets overrun, and that's a recovery. A sigh of relief from Aurora. 3 consecutive to close out the half. They were losing their grip, but they've got it back. Stay tuned. It ends in our final half of the night. Yeah, we already had a bit of a gauntlet thrown down by Twist. He could overstay his welcome if they overwhelm here. This 2-man setup. It's a well-placed first bullet. Finds Woxic's head. Another trade required. And Zentares 1 and 2. Huge. That's a one-man army. Dinks up a third.
He's feeling it.
I mean, this is what you want from a superstar. Step up, third map, final half. Playoffs or a ticket home. This is where you do have to be the difference maker. Zentares still on the warpath. Another one for him. Just collecting scalps and the job is done. Aurora take a necessary pistol.
Feel the worst about that clutch. You just need to shake it off.
No. Well, Zentares going to be running through the mid-tours. Stop by Twist on the 5-7. Second kill coming in, no problem. And now he gets overrun. Major throws himself into the fight, but again, another 5-7 kill, this time from Brokey. He's in a really strong position with a 4v2 after the start of the force fight.
Start to clamp shut, 4 on 2.
Cuddy trying to track the steps, can't find him. Woxic scout, good for one and a second. Oh, close to the third opportunity, but Carrigan will confirm the FaZe will bounce back with a forced by victory. Woxic creeping up, gets spotted, head shown, and Woxic unable to find the target just yet, but he's staying focused on the goal of trying to soften a couple of these players up to allow the pistols to be much more effective.
Oh boy.
And there's one from the Glock, there's one from the Scout. Can he get another one out long here?
Behind him.
Chance, there's a flank coming in. Jordan's got that one as well. And this could be a disastrous round loss here from FaZe. And in fact it is. They're backing off. They're giving this one up. And it is Aurora fighting their way forward with Glocks and a Scout. All right then, the chaos continues in the second half.
What?
There might even be more here on the table if Major can get one. This game has been all over the place on Dust 2 is exactly what you want for entertainment value, at least on the third and final map.
FaZe has left long though. They repositioned towards short and will get a brawl here any moment.
Oh, look how many players are here right now for FaZe on short, but Santares rips right through two of them. And Wakadia following up. It's just Twist and Carrigan all of a sudden left on the save again. And that's out of the timeout into a tie game. And Aurora, they flipped the script here. They started to switch on the T side.
That was just a second too late from FaZe. If that nade comes a second earlier and they're in position, they might just win that fight outright, but...
Guardian knows you're there, Mr. Garrigan.
Carrigan probably feels the responsibility of knowing that if they do go through mid, it would be a lost round, and Carrigan has died regardless.
Kogi still has a smoke.
They're still going aim. They have the bodies here to do something. Santares, though, walking on in. Twist overlooked. That's the trade you want to see. Jota, some sharp shots and a tap from Wakadia for his third contribution. Aurora finding the double digits. And it's not that same comfort level we saw from the CT side of FaZe on Mirage. You know, there was an expectation they'd be able to match it here on the defense, but we're actually seeing the rather cut and dry Aurora T rounds.
Are to be eliminated here and now in this fashion.
I mean, they need a fire starter of their own now. I mean, there's already been plenty, but...
Maybe Rain can be that. 5-7 into the double kill just like that. Rain pours down on two. Is there another opportunity? Can he get a third? The bomb is at his feet. It's a mission of recovery into the pistol. Woxic takes a kill, but elsewhere Frozen has toppled Santares. And just under a minute left.
Hello?
Oh. Carrigan making noise on the climb up to the window. Oh god, he can't get the kill. 20 seconds left. Bomb is creeping ever closer to this ace site, and a missed shot from Woxic. Likely to cost him everything. He'll throw the util in, but there's two players in that angle for FaZe. So Cardi's just being shot from lower, upper. There's no way out of this one. And it is Rain's double kill on the 5-7 that catapults them into a round win.
Both rounds for FaZe Clan in this half off of the back of pistols, and
Yeah, it's about to get loud.
They haven't chosen to like disrupt, swing on a flash. That's what they're waiting for. You can see two players waiting anti. There we go. Flash thrown. Spam heard. Rain, 30 seconds for Aurora to get across. Now they start to try. Santares opens up the Scholar Carrigan. Twist exposed, tagged up by the sniper. Still does manage to lay down the law. There's Rain as well with the chip in.
Time.
20 seconds. They have to accelerate. Nice find from Wakadia. Rain gets aggressive. Gets two. It's all onto Woxic's orb. Not enough time for him to piece this one together. Brokey sat Gandalf. How is he supposed to pick up the bomb and go 1v2?
Yeah, throws the util in as well. Just barbecues him up. Woxic goes for the plant, then the peek out from Brokey. A tie game. His FaZe have found some life. Rain is preventing them from feeling comfortable right now, so they're rejigging the attack, going with 4 players back up onto Cat.
here's this.
Heard all of that.
Now the ult for Brokey. What a flick on up. Brokey's going to go back again, but this time blinded. Stuck down, hunkered down on the ramp. 30 seconds. Aurora moving forward, but being cut down, thinned out from FaZe in this all-important round 21. Such limited time for the Turkish. And Santares plants and Madra makes the drop down. It is all Santares. 1v4 denied by Brokey. FaZe into the lead at the dying end of this game.
Rain will pick up that HE as they throw out their mid util. 2 AKs waiting on the B side of the map. Goes for damage, and it's a lot of damage. Commitment, though, and same could be said from Rain. Is he really going to go through the smoke? I think someone's holding it. Twist has been spotted, gets exposed. Equal exchange. Not bad from Frozen. Catches Santares all onto Madja. Missed shot from the AWPer, slips into the site, held at the back, it's Frozen, one tap needed, it's the 12th from FaZe!
And it's for Aurora, it's so devastating. They don't get the bomb plant, they don't get that extra money over the line either.
It's right there for the taking now.
And to say the least, Santares now making his way through the mid doors. Often the last hope for Aurora. And this time, dead first, walks into the open. Frozen mauls them in the tunnels. For Aurora, it is bitter disappointment. And for FaZe Clan, it is playoffs here in Stockholm. They can't came into the event. They thought they were playing with Jacob. Rain got the call up. He came back just in time. And FaZe run it all the way into the playoffs.